Media is probably one of man's greatest inventions. The art of storytelling is something that everyone can enjoy, and as time carries on, stories and concepts have evolved from its simplistic roots to more complex narratives. Most stories today have a deeper meaning to them. They usually take established concepts and breathe new life into them. Today on Beyond Animation, we're going to take a look at Insomniac's Spider-Man and Gen Urobuchi's Fate Zero, specifically the main characters of each series, Peter Parker and Kiritsugu Emiya, and how they both tackle the concept of being a hero in similar yet very, very different ways. In media, there's a lot of stories about heroes, and most of them tend to have happy endings. On the other side of the coin, some of them have bad endings. The hero dies or loses someone he holds dear to him. However, not much of these stories push the hero to make tough decisions, to question his or her own morals and ideals. Some stories don't even dive deep into the hero's morals and ideals. Now, this isn't the first time that such a thing has been done. However, this is by far my favorite way this concept is handled, in my opinion, the best, at least, that I've seen it handled. Fate Zero. Kiritsugu Emiya is the central focus. Throughout the course of its 25-episode run, we take a deep look into his character. Due to dramatic experiences in his life, Kiritsugu strives to become a hero who would one day save the world. This leads to many hard decisions he has to make, similar to the one that Peter makes at the end of the game. But that's where the similarities of this version of Peter Parker and Kiritsugu Emiya end. Kiritsugu brings a very realistic take to the concept of a hero, at least in my opinion. Sacrifice the few to save the many. Does that sound familiar? It's a utilitarian theory first put forth by philosopher Immanuel Kant. It says, when faced with a decision to save either one or many, but not both, a person will use their logic to save the many. Throughout the series, Kiritsugu is faced with these hard choices, even going as far to dirty his hands for what he deemed to be the greater good, the many, if you will. Now, Peter Parker isn't this cutthroat in no iteration of Spider-Man, especially this one. The game highlights this when Peter's face to face with Otto Octavius after realizing that Otto knew he was Peter Parker and didn't stop his evil scheme, directly causing many innocent people to fall ill, and most importantly, Aunt May. If Peter decided to take Otto's life in this situation, he would be completely justified in doing so. If the roles had been switched, Kiritsugu would have unquestionably killed Otto in the moment of confrontation. Despite the two being on such far ends of the spectrum, they both still embody the qualities of being a hero and also bear the burden of being a hero. Peter Parker, Spider-Man, in a more conventional sense, while Kiritsugu Emiya is unconventional.
You'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you'll rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
And that's it for the video. Honestly, it was fun to take a look at these characters, and I got to knock out two birds with one stone. But this will not be the last time I talk about either of these two, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked anything I had to say. Turn on the bell notification if you do. This is Grim Toki, this has been Beyond Animation, and I will see you in the next one.